Hi, I'm Alex. I'm a gas engineer here at Teicarlon Community Housing. I'm sure it's an inconvenience to you when your hot water and heating stops working. I'm here with Beth, one of our tenants, to show you a few tips to try before calling an emergency engineer. The first thing to check when you're at the gas meter is that the emergency control valve handle has not accidentally been turned off by something pressing up against it. If it has, remove the item and turn the valve back to the on position. If you still do not have gas, you may want to check if you have credit on your meter. On a standard prepayment meter, you can press button A and check the display. This may vary for a smart meter. If the display reads off, you need to top up the gas card, reinsert it into the meter and follow the on-screen instructions to get gas. If you still do not have gas, it may read call for help on your gas meter. If this is the case, call your service provider and they will talk you through the following steps. If you have a smart meter, then you may need to contact your supplier. Once you've checked to see if you have gas, the next thing you should do is see if you have electricity. The easiest way to check this is try and switch on a light. If the light comes on, you know you have electricity. You can also check the fuse board. Fuses are all in the on position. Now that we've checked for gas and electric, the boiler is the next thing to check. Providing your boiler is turned on, the first thing to do is check the system pressure. The pressure should be between 1 and 1.5 bars. If this is the case, the boiler is correctly pressurized. However, suppose the boiler goes below 1 bar, the boiler will need to be repressurized by adding water to the system. To do this, you'll need to open the black valve on the filling loop until the pressure reaches between 1 and 1.5 bars. While you're at the boiler, you can check the two thermostats. One controls the heating and how hot the water is to your radiators. The other controls how hot your water will get. Make sure these are turned on, otherwise none of this will work. If you find individual radiators in your home are not warming up, you may want to check the TRVs. TRV stands for thermostatic radiator valve. If you cover the TRV with anything such as curtains or furniture, this will stop them working correctly and they will shut down prematurely. The TRVs control each individual temperature of the radiators in your home. By turning it to the maximum, it does not mean it will warm your room any quicker. We recommend you find a temperature that suits you and close your internal doors to control the temperature in each individual rooms. Another reason individual radiators in your home may not work is that they may require bleeding. You will know this if the bottom half of the radiator is warm and the top half is cold. To bleed your radiator, go to the bleed valve, turn it so it's open and wait until water comes out. As soon as the water comes out, shut the valve off and your radiator should get warm. The next thing to check is the time clock, making sure that it's turned on, because if it's turned off, the boiler will not fire up. However, if you use the time setting and turn the thermostat up outside of the times that you have set, the heating will not come on. You'll need to change the clock to on or 24 hours depending on the time clock you have. Another thing to look at is the room thermostat. Just check it's not turned off. If it is, just turn it back on and check the heating comes on. Handy tip to remember is the thermostat can save you money if used correctly by finding the temperature you're most comfortable with and leaving the room thermostat to do its job. Industry experts have predicted you can save £80 a year by turning down your thermostat by 1 degree, but keeping it between the recommended temperature of 18 and 21.
So there you go. Follow these quick steps to see if they help solve your problem before you give us a call. If they don't help, you can contact customer services on 0300 303 1717 to raise a repair. Also ask the gas engineer who carries out your gas service to assist with maximising your heating for when you are using it.